What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RWBY D&D. As always, I am your host, Connor. With us, we have Travis as Dune,
Yo.
Zach as Verity,
Hello.
and Mike as Haku.
What up?
I hate so much that you two decided to do a physical gesture, pause, and then say something. Because that's the reason I cut Zach off when he said, "What up?" Or whatever he said what he said.
Someone's a salty widow Sally.
You can't just be like Travis and be like, "Hey!" You have to be, "Hey!"
I mean, I very much can.
Fuck that.
Ooh.
Don't do that. Don't.
Yeah, you can get out.
You didn't hear what he said? He said, I very much can.
Oh,
You
you can
didn't
get
hear
out.
that?
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear
You
it.
got to.
I,
Yep.
Oh, well, I caught it.
That was the exit right there.
Sorry, I forgot to roll initiatives. Let's take 1 second.
Sage, let Faye Paw on Dune, please.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
excited
okay.
for Campaign 11 to come out on YouTube. That was a fun one, especially the early on. Okay, so anyway, let's do a quick recap here. The team met up with the Slavers in Mantle, where they fought some Dasher-type Grim, and then exchanged some words, achieving a mix of camaraderie and distrust all at once. Thank you.
Who caused distrust? It was Dune. I mean, Dune is like their own personal drug.
I mean, you're over here getting friggin' stomped on by Cherenkov.
He didn't stop. Well, he threw me, but that's because I challenged him to a fun duel.
There was a mix. It was a mix of camaraderie and distrust. It happens.
It was something like, hey, let's see if I can grapple you. Oh, you got me.
So you all are still continuing on your way to Doro, silently walking along with each other, until eventually Chrysos slows to the back of the group and gesturing for you all to join him.
Alright, I'll humor him.
I was like, do we got to move to the back now? Okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Faye Paw here?
Yeah, he's alright.
Do you remember who Feipa is and what he does?
The madman faunus.
He's a yeah.
Yeah, so what the fuck's he gonna do? Have I not made his personality type clear?
He's actually a very intelligent and powerful being.
Yeah, the
He's
first
just
time you hear him
flaming
speak.
in
Well,
madness.
actually. It's
Anyway,
also spelled actually like AAHKW. What the fuck happened to you, Zach?
I don't know. You all froze on me.
No, you're gone from me.
What the fuck? Uh-oh.
And so he whispers to you all, "Sorry about my quietness this whole time so far, but I've been formulating a plan. I need you all to answer one question. Do you trust me?"
I do. No questions.
Yes.
I'll place my trust in you.
I was gonna say Haku has like, I just met you, bro.
And Arian says he does. Arian says, "I trust you."
You like on top of someone.
Is that what
You're
you're?
the
Is that what someone's doing again?
I didn't do anything.
Or are you on his health? I guess you're just on his health. It looked like you were on top of someone. Or Arya was on top of someone.
No,
I
it's
think
just
he's
the
just
health
on my
bar.
health.
Yeah, I was like,
So, he then says, "Okay, then let me handle this." And he stops. Crimson! And she and the other slavers all stop and look at Chrysos. "What is it, runt?" "I am a faunus and a former member of Fluff." And you see that this makes them all pause and exchange looks to each other. It says, "Thanks to the words of my teammate, Verity, I broke ties with them and ended up in the king's service." And Crimson walks forward past everyone, getting face to face with him. Says, and how do we know that you're not still loyal to Fluff? You see, Chrysos is kind of slightly off put by this, and he goes, I can't prove it to you. Not here, not now. Not unless you let me prove it by killing a member of Fluff. And Crimson looks intensely at him. I'm listening. I will not kill this village, not unless they show me that they are a member of Fluff. So I have a proposal. Let me go ahead, where I will act as a member of Fluff still. I will get intel while all of you wait outside of the village, and then I will lead them outside for an ambush. This way you can kill every member of Fluff, but let the innocent Faunus live. The slavers all look at each other, giving subtle expressions to each other, some nods, some shakes of the head, little things like that back and forth. And then Sage speaks up. He goes, sorry, that's just not how this is going to work. But I like where your head's at. I think we can come to a compromise. Crimson and Cherenkov look oddly at him. I don't know about everyone else here, but I believe you when you say you're not a member of Fluff. It's really not the king's style, and if you were a member, you'd probably try and backstab us on the path here instead of confronting us openly like this. Now, that said, you may still try and evacuate the village before we get there, so here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go into the village only minutes before we approach. You can warn them of our visit, tell them our plan, and act as a member of Fluff just as you intend to. And then you'll have them plan an ambush on us, where we will be meeting with their leader and acting as emissaries of Mantle. We will explain the truth, that we've been given orders to kill everyone here, but that we are going to make a compromise of just eliminating Fluff. So if both of our plans go smoothly, you'll get all the Fluff members out in the open, and we'll be able to eliminate them. How does that sound? There's a pause while Chrysos thinks.
And what's his motive? He's worked this time.
Why not? What have we got to lose?
You sense that for the most part he means what he says, but there might be a little bit of a hidden subtext that you're not picking up.
Gosh.
Tell the whole truth, Sage.
He says,
What
that is the whole truth. Of course, innocent Faunus lives might be lost if they try and fight back. But if we can have our plans work smoothly, I see no reason for it. At that point, Crimson breaks out and she says, not so fast, Sage. We do have orders from Mantle. A bold act like this will not be taken lightly. And Sage walks up to her and then begins to whisper in her ear. Roll a perception check.
Deception.
Perception.
I know.
Disgrace.
Lord
Jim
God,
passes.
watch over me.
Actually, I wasn't sure if anyone would pass this check. Dune, you're the only one who hears this.
Damn it.
You're able to hear him say, Crimson, we can't be foolish. Bueller managed to infiltrate Mantle HQ undetected until it was too late. And apparently he headed the assault on signal. If he is here and waiting for us, Zach, your camera's gone, you fucking cunt. If he is here and waiting for us, we may lose an all-out brawl. Especially if these guys turn on us too. That's us against Fluff, regular Faunus, and a trained team. How about we just take the victory we can get, and we worry about the rest later? And there's a silence as you see that she's thinking, and she looks to you all one after the other before conceding. Fine. Chrysos, this deal will work. But if you screw this up and lives are lost, that's on you. Don't blame us. Chrysos nods again, says, okay. And you all continue to walk towards Doro. And Arian speaks as you're walking. Chrysos, that was very clever. And I respect your choice. Sure you can handle this? Yeah. Leave it to me. If you have anything that you would like to discuss, now is a good time.
With in our like small group in the back.
In anyone. You can talk to anybody, you can talk to each other, whatever you want to do. You want to shoot each other in the fucking faces? You can. You want to try and, stab them in the back? You've got that option.
Can I coup de grace fey pop?
You can sure attempt to.
Did I hit Dune? Just kidding.
So
One of those would have been a miss.
I think
I'm not actually shooting him.
No, I think I've made my intentions clear. I have not let innocence die, so it comes down to it. Yep.
You sure you don't want backup, Chrysos?
He whispers and he says, the only other one who knows that they know is a faunus here is Dune. Actually, do they know? They don't know.
No, they do, I'm pretty sure.
Who?
The slavers.
They do not know.
Okay, that's what I thought. They know your semblance. That's what I was thinking of from last session. So he's whispering and saying, the only way that they're going to let anyone ahead is if they're a faunus. You and Dune still have the advantage of having that not be known about you. Use that.
And I take off my gloves. Just kidding. My claws are still hidden, though.
Hey, guess what, guys? I'm also a faunus.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm Spartacus.
Oh, I'm Spartacus.
All right. Well, let's get closer.
All right, no more chats anyone wants to do?
I'm just going to
making
shake Chrysos' hand and be like, just in case. That's what I say.
Oh, sorry, I
miss
thought
you,
you were
bud.
saying good luck.
I am saying goodbye to my friend.
I'm sorry, go.
You ruined. No, you ruined. I'm gonna reach out my hand. Be like, Chrysos. Good luck, man.
Yes, thank you. Good luck on your end as well.
Just gonna say to my team, you where I stand.
What?
Yes. I'm gonna mute it.
No,
No,
we
me.
heard you and.
Okay, let me get my hand off of this. I said you all know where I stand. Did that?
Yep, that came through. I
Okay.
just need to reduce your volume now that the mic's closer.
That away again.
Now, see, if you push it away, now I gotta turn up your volume.
Closer. Loud, quiet.
You're doing fine. You're all walking for a little bit more before Cherenkov stops and turns to you all. Chrysos, go ahead. Doro is near. We will go after you soon. Good luck, and do not betray our trust. We will not give it again, should you do.
As he passes by, I'm gonna nod at him.
He nods back. And then he walks away. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be a quiet episode for Dune so far because I'm probably going to have had to have edited out at least 2 times he's talked.
Have mercy.
We will play it, or I will play it by ear with the edits. So Crimson speaks to you all once he is out of earshot. Says, leave the welcoming to us. Only chime in if you think we need it. We're the professionals here. And a few minutes pass, and you all make your way forward. You all see the gates of a large village ahead of you surrounded by wooden walls, but you can see that there
Did
are
you
holes
change
and
the map?
gaps. Not yet.
Oh, okay. Making sure.
You can see that there are holes and gaps in the distant corners, and it appears that one side of the gate is under construction. You keep walking forward until you see 2 faunus guards in front of you. They're both thin-looking and wielding basic daggers, and as you approach, they yell out, "Stop right there! This is Doro! Slavers aren't allowed here!" The slavers keep walking forward despite this order, and they stop just short of the gate as the guards look extremely anxious, daggers held at the ready. I said daggers.
Yes, you did.
That's the way I wield a dagger. Y'all can see properly on this map, right?
Let me
You're muted right there,
scroll
Zach. It sounded like you said no.
I can't see anything. It's all black.
Alright. See, that's what I fucking thought, but I turned it off. Oh, maybe that's what I fucking did. There we go.
Now I can.
There's a little bit of metagame that you can see. Yeah, just don't worry about it. I didn't fill in a lot of this because I don't expect much interaction to happen in this village. If you all do something that causes interaction, I will add in details later. Like other people and things like that.
Alright.
Dude's laughing at something. I have no idea what he's laughing at. He's probably going to think what it looks like.
Doo-doo.
Jesus. And he's the one who has kids?
They're human droppings.
So, this after you have walked forward, Crimson speaks. We are here as emissaries of Mantle. We need to discuss something with your leader. Is Delphinium still alive? And the guards look at each other, then to Crimson. One of them speaks. Yeah. Follow me. And he starts leading you through town, towards a large building in its center. And on your way, you see a number of faunus as you go. Don't worry, there aren't tokens there. Didn't want to worry about it. And just various types of faunus, all thin-looking, glaring at you as you walk by. You can see the houses around you also look very thin. Some of them are just like little tents. Very poor conditions is what you can tell. And as what you might be able to assume by looking around the map, the place isn't exactly in the greatest condition. That guard gestures you all inside, and then he goes on his way. Oh, wait, sorry. I need to have a specific position on one of these. There you go, Beardy.
Why?
I just wanted you to be in that area.
With Fey Paw?
Oh, no. Fate can be anywhere. I just wanted you to be on either on that seat or where Sage is.
Gotcha. I don't have control of my character. Is that how it's supposed to be?
Yes, because you're gonna die. Moving on.
Dude, I'd have laughed. You spit that out. Because
Also
I know
just-
your computer is still open.
I just realized something else in that RWBY video. I'm sorry, I'll talk about it later though.
Say it right now because I'm trying to fix something that's not letting me fix it.
So you know that part where like the people are like kind of writing in front of that like the little virtual display of Ironwood?
Yeah.
Mhm.
When the rock goes through it, for like a split second, it's like literally less than half a second, the image turns into Weiss's dad.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I actually called that
You
out
see
in
that?
the, and I think the React video.
Was that in this-
Yeah,
thought
I
that was
saw
in the
that
React
too.
video.
So,
Check it
Zach,
out.
you remember how you weren't able to change the settings on a character the other day?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you fix that?
I think I refreshed.
I'm not doing that. Oh, God, you're all the way...
No,
I
I'm not doing
forgot
it.
that fucking...
I died! Either that or I drugged them back out. I don't remember. I did something, though.
Hey, can you change your own health?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Set your settings to what they should be. For some reason, I'm not able to change anyone's settings, so...
What?
Roll20 seems to be having issues since my journal just didn't appear when I had to reload that a moment ago.
Yeah, that happened to me during Star Wars.
Alright, so you all enter this building. You see it is a large room with a large table and a number of chairs, and sitting there already are two people. An unknown woman with glossy eyes that you presume to be Delphinium, and Norton Bliker.
Norton. He's gonna. Oh no, he's in Kyle Bueller. Fucking Mike. That was hilarious.
That's
That
not what
was
I'm worried
funny.
about.
Will you zoom
I'm
in
worried
on
about
that,
him.
Connor?
I'm worried about him saying, "Oh, look, the Faunus are here," and ratting us out.
This is indeed a possibility.
When I see Norton, I want to draw my weapon and point it at him.
Okay. You see, he doesn't react, and he just stands still, looking at you.
I should kill you right now.
You'd die trying.
Yeah.
Yes.
It just got real in here.
You got an arrow on me somewhere?
And what if I do?
He's missed me twice before.
Well, the third time's the charm.
Hey, dude, shut up. I'm in his line of sight. If so, most likely.
If you die,
Unless there's windows.
I'm just kidding.
Can I go join Crimson's team now?
All right.
God damn, I get more love from her than Dune.
I'm not gonna sit down then. I'm just gonna walk over here and have be holding my gun.
Okay. That is fine. You see that Norton, as he kind of looks at you all, as you did enter, he did kind of look with some shock. And then as you're all sitting down, he's just kind of analyzing you all. And then you see he looks very shocked as he sees Arian walking up to the side. And you see that Norton's eyes are locked on the case that Arian sets down. And you roll perception check.
Hey,
Dude, you see this. Especially you're looking for it, so that makes sense. Virdi, unfortunately, you feel that. Oh, was that 10 plus 3 years, Haku?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, you feel as well. So, Dune, you can't hear him say this, but you can read his lips as you're looking at him intensely, and you can see him mouth the words, "Damn it, Scotty." So, after everyone has taken their seat, a very loud silence fills the air. Yeah, a loud silence. Yeah. And then Crimson speaks. Norton Bliker. Scum. And he kind of laughs. He goes, "It's Norton Roke, actually. Bliker was a fake name to mask my identity. Hey, sweet shades, Mike. Or Haku.
Thanks.
There's going to be a decent amount of talking coming up here, so I do apologize about that, but the plot's got a plot right now. You guys have put yourself in a precarious position.
We need plot. The people need plot.
Then Cherenkov speaks. So the coward hides behind not just one mask, but two. Pathetic. And Norton chuckles. I wouldn't expect an idiot born in privilege to understand anything about me. You are richest man in the world, yet you still hide. You are weak, that is all. I was born with nothing. I earned everything I had, and I had to do it with my wits. Meanwhile, you were born with luxury and no trouble at all. You speak like you know me, but you do not. I have to work for what I have too. My semblance did not carry me to the top of the wealth. At that point, Norton slams his fist on the table. He says, I was a slave. You had to work for what you have? I had to break my chains. I had to fight against everyone who looked down on me. A village of slavers and rapists, and I was the only one who would move against them. A woman comes into town only bringing beauty and festivity in the town. He swallows as his anger swells within him. The town, again he swallows. I will not forgive what they have done. I will not forgive you humans.
I'm not gonna lie, Verdi's really digging Norton right now.
This is a different side of Norton than you've seen.
You want to rejoin Fluff? Go ahead. I'll cut you down.
With the fucking like glasses, I'm like, it's Blade, but he hunts.
Instead of hunting vampires, he's hunting faunus.
Oh snap!
So Cherenkov at that, after Norton's outburst, he opens his mouth to give a response, but he ends up closing his mouth again and looks down, almost with a guilty look on his face. The woman who is next to Norton then speaks. It is clear that tensions are high. I am Delphinium, the leader of Doro. Let's make this brief. Crimson, get to your point. Crimson begins to speak and gets cut off by Sage. Del, I'd like to speak on this matter, actually. We've been given orders to eliminate Doro if you don't declare all of your fluff members in this village to us. And you see that catches her very much by surprise as she gets a look of shock on her face. Why? We've cooperated with Mantle's laws. Well, you see, it's kind of because of Fluff. They made an attack on Mantle's HQ. Norton yells at this. What are you talking about? Fluff would never be so brazen. He goes, well, one was. After this guy here, pointing at Verity, was arrested by Mantle and set to be executed or something, Bueller infiltrated our HQ and removed our proof of him doing whatever it was he did. And then Norton looks down at the table in anger. That idiot. Well, that's right. Isn't it, Verity?
I'm staying silent.
And as your name is spoken, you see Delphinium looks in your direction with a sudden shock. What was your name?
Verity.
May I ask where you're from?
I'm gonna look at Cherenkov, Crimson, Sage, Ginger. I assume they all have eyes on me.
Yeah, they're all looking at you.
Vacuo.
And you see tears begin to fill her glossy eyes.
Oh,
Is that your mother?
I don't know. I feel like I'd recognize my own mom.
Sage then laughs. Oh, that's right. Your dead son's name was Verity, wasn't it? Your dead son from Vacu. Oh.
That was stupid. I know this is like supposed to be like touching or dramatic.
He then smiles at you maliciously. Verity, roll a perception check.
Well, way to go. You made Mike leave.
Let's take her after this.
You can see that woman, and you do seem to recognize her. Vaguely so. She's reminiscent of your mother, but she also looks incredibly different from when you knew her.
You don't look like her at all.
At that point, Sage just laughs. He goes, yeah, she's been through the ringer when she was brought to Atlas. It was, it was not fun. Gotta say,
What
that
did you
was
do to her?
crazy. Oh, I did nothing to her, but, you know. Her owners, on the other hand, well, I can't speak about their personal business matters. I'm sure you understand.
What did
Well.
you say?
Who are her owners?
I'm afraid that's confidential. I can't speak that to you. We of course have all of our records back at our shop, but yeah. Unfortunately, we're gonna need permission from the owner first. Yeah.
How did you escape?
You see that she's trying to speak, but tears are just swelling up in her eyes and streaming down her face right now. By the way, remember, she's got glossy eyes when she's looking at you. She's not looking directly at you, she's just looking in your direction.
She's blind. I'm gonna walk up to her.
At that moment, you see Norton
Am I not allowed to
draws
walk
his
up to her?
weapon. Not aiming it at you, but he pulls his weapon out from underneath the table, and he says, "You stay right there."
Let me at least hug her, Norton. She deserves
says,
that.
"You will be able to do what you need to when this meeting is over."
Get on with it, Crimson.
So before, when you say that, Cherenkov actually speaks. He says, "Wait, would that not mean that Viridi is a Faunus?" Sage nods his head.
You finally figured that one out, old boy, huh?
What were you going to tell us, this Sage? Because I wasn't certain. But Dell's reaction to him means that my gamble did pay off. Luckily, I did know the name of her son. It's a shame I didn't get to meet you earlier, Viridi.
Yeah.
It's a good thing he hasn't ever went to that shop, honestly.
To which shop?
Beasts and Burdens.
Oh.
The Verity rental shop.
No, don't worry, it's not just rent.
Rent to own.
So, Sage continues on. He goes, "Well, now I'd like to continue speaking here since I seem to have everything in my hands. This really does put us in a precarious situation. You see, we need to execute some Fluff members, and if you refuse us, Dell, well, we may have to kill your kid here because Mantle's just so upset with him right now with what he did."
My face doesn't change.
Anything you do with that reaction, Virdi? Hearing that Sage is willing to kill you and things like that?
I'm just gonna sit there.
Okay. Norton now takes over. He goes, "Well, you've shown us your hand. Let's show you ours." He knocks on the table twice, and the door on the other side of the room opens. And you see two people come through it. You see a man, a strong-looking man, in a faunus mask, in a fluff mask, carrying Chrysos, unconscious, over his shoulder.
This is about to go south real quick, like.
How do you want your moon?
I hear, "How do you want your moon?"
I take offense to that. I'm from the South, so that's when stuff gotta go bad, it goes south, huh?
That's what happens. You eat,
You eat what?
anything, and it just goes south,
So Norton continues. He says, "No, I think we have a hostage situation going on here. How about this? We'll take Virdi. Virdi can be reunited with his loving mother, and you can have Chrysos. Then we can discuss the rest of the details." Not sure if Virdi wanted to say anything to that.
I'm honestly just gonna sit here.
Okay.
One way or another, this has to happen. Fluff has to die here today, or the whole village dies. We can't go back.
Crimson
Why are you
speak.
talking like Batman?
Yeah, you are a
Because
kid, remember?
I'm Batman.
I'm Dune.
I've been smoking for a long time.
You just hit puberty.
So Crimson kind of waves you down, Dune. She says, "We actually don't have a hostage trade situation going on. Crisis is a former Fluff member, and I have no interest in his life, honestly. Verity, on the other hand, whereas he may be a liar about his heritage, he still represents a strategic advantage over you all. No trade will be made. So I offer you two solutions to potentially avoid bloodshed. Or at least, excess bloodshed. Option 1. Norton, you order the Fluff members that are here to get in the line so that way we can execute them all, at which point we will take you alive back to Mantle. As the leader of Fluff, I think that the Fuhrer would want to talk to you personally." At that point, Norton kind of goes, "I'm actually the former leader of Fluff. That's an important detail you should know." She says, "Nonetheless. Option 2. Delphinium, you order all of the Faunus that aren't members of Fluff to stand down and hide in their homes, while we go through and execute any Fluff members that we find to be here. Then we also take Norton back to Mantle alive anyway." I will allow you to choose how this path goes. There's,
Sounds
Hmm?
good.
if you have something to say it right now.
No, I just to say, I was like, yeah, this is going south. Like, my plan was to resolve this before we even got to the village, but now that we're in the village,
Man, this sure is going north.
man, things are
Oh
going
shit,
north.
free healthcare?
We're in there.
So, after a silence in the room again, Delphinium speaks. "Verity, is that really you?"
It's me. So, like, can I ask a quick question, like, metagame?
Mhm.
Wouldn't I know her fucking name, too?
Oh, yeah.
So, like...
Yeah, that was something I overlooked, yeah. Yeah, you would recognize the name Delphinium.
Okay. Like,
I'm
just
sorry,
saying,
that was my bad there.
Okay. It's good. But, yeah. It's me, Mom.
Oh, also, I want to call out a couple of comments real quick just to you guys, because that's what I was looking at, was comments to make sure I responded to one. Someone responded to the RWBY React episode 1 to the first thing that was said, which was by Zach. And their words were, "My reaction to the cringy side of the community." And it's the first thing you see is just, "That's a lot of ships." I thought that was so fucking genius.
Okay, what's his name?
His name is Gabriel Clem.
Hey, shout out to you, Gabriel Clem. That's a solid comment. I like that.
That might be my favorite comment we've ever gotten.
That's a lot of ships.
That's a lot of ships.
I just love that little references. The RWBY React has got some great comments. Delphinium starts to speak, or she starts to continue with you, Veered, and she goes, and then Ginger cuts her off. "Now, I should also inform you that, I'm sorry, my accent is kind of off. Now, I should also inform you that we've brought Fei Pa with us, should things get a little messy here." And at that point, you see, for the first time, she looks, or she, like, doesn't look anywhere. She, like, tries to sense something. She looks down, and you just see, like, her hair kind of stands on end. She goes, "Norton, I'm sorry, but I will be giving the order to stand down." Norton remains where he is, now much calmer and looking sad. "Heimdall." And the large man steps forward and sets Chrysos on the table.
Open the Bifrost.
I was gonna say, is that you named it after Nord stuff, huh?
The Norton is named after Nord stuff. Heimdall, Frey.
See, I knew there was some sort of connection here. I just don't know where Felgen would fall into play. If at all.
Felgen comes from a Norse god.
Does he?
Where's Loki?
Yeah, let me pull up exactly which one it was. He was towards the bottom, right?
While you're looking at that, are there any
I
windows on this side?
Yes, there are windows.
Can I like say I turn around and like look out the windows?
That's a pretty bird.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Felgen's name comes from. So some of the names I had to alter a little bit to make them more natural. His name comes from Filja.
Okay.
I don't have any
Gotcha.
Oh,
spirit dice, so it's gonna have to do. Motherfucker, why is it just noisy at my house?
Like Brag Galt. His name came from Bragi, which is a different Norse god.
Travis notes me.
I got you, man. That makes sense.
Bueller from Euler.
Yeah, I figured that. It's all kind of coming to me now.
I want to make sure I'm not saying any names. Tyrion from Tyr, or Tyre, whatever the fuck his pronunciation is. Amir from Amir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway.
Hey guys, that was me calling Travis.
And then, so after... I'll wait for Dune, actually.
So I didn't say anything, right?
No, nothing's happened yet.
Okay.
Oh, well, for your perception check. No, you haven't seen anything yet.
That's a lot of ships.
That's a lot of ships. So Christ has now been set down on the table. And then you see Heimdall takes a step back, and you see he closes his eyes, and you just see his hair kind of like jumps up 3 times, and you see Norton, as it happens, winces 3 times. And with that, you see that all of a sudden, Chrysos jolts awake, and like slamming his hands to his ears. He goes, and he's yelling, "Norton's been taken!" And he looks around, seeing what's going on, confused, and getting his surroundings. And at that moment, Dune, now you see something happening through the windows.
All right.
As you see a bunch of people in fluff masks begin to surround the house.
Here they come.
Yep.
Motherfucker, that's a lot of...
And it ain't even over yet.
This'll be the day you waited for.
And then Norton turns again to Heimdall. "Thank you, my old friend." And with that, Heimdall looks at him, nods his head, and then charges to the side. Dune, I will give you an attack of opportunity to take since you are here and you've been ready for combat.
That's probably a miss. Get all these low rolls out of the way right off the bat.
That is a miss.
He jumps out the window.
And then he breaks out of the window. All right, I can't even fucking set his name to available right now.
Heimdall, open the Bifrost.
And as he's hopping out of the window, you just see Norton looking defeated in his chair. "Godspeed, Mr. Viter." And with that, Cherenkov stands, as do the rest of the slavers. And Delphinium stands as well, now begins to walk around the table, past you all. And then she opens the door outside. Cherenkov walks out with her. She announces, "All non-fluff members are ordered to stand down," before she quietly steps back inside. And she goes over here, past Vapah, and just kind of crouches in the corner.
Am I allowed to go over to her?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit with her.
About to be in a battle, you're gonna sit with her the whole time?
Yep. She's my mom.
All right, you go down and you sit with her, and she kind of feels around. Then she grabs your arm, says, "Beardy,
It's me.
please be safe out there."
We'll see.
And now we begin combat.
Guys, I don't mean to like freak everybody out, but we are extremely outnumbered here.
Can I put on? Oh, all my belongings were taken, huh? I was gonna put on my fluff mask.
You've been given your stuff back.
Yeah, but would they have given me my fluff mask back?
I forgot you had that. That would have been a bigger issue. For you left the fluff mask at your house. It is not with you, and they did not take it.
You're a liar, but okay.
He gave it back. He gave it back to me because I gave it to him to begin with.
How convenient.
It was my fluff mask. I changed it in my inventory. I now have 2 of them.
Heck yeah. Dune, you're up.
Oh my god. I'm not even sure how to begin.
Yeah, let me draw the windows on the map to help.
You know what I'm gonna do? Am I allowed to go up to Chrysos?
Would be a good color to make the windows since the fucking
Blue.
grass is white. Yeah, light blue, that'd be good. Yeah, you can go up to Chrysos.
What the hell happened to you, man?
He's just going, I got into town and I saw Heimdall, the guy who put the alarm on me, the fluff notifying alarm. And then he just kind of hit me on the head, and yeah.
Well, you all right?
Just a little staggered at the moment.
All right.
All right.
Well, we're in a situation right now, so
Staggered 4 turns. All right, well, Dune, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot this one.
All right, make the hit check.
Come on, baby. Yes.
That is it.
I was gonna say that is not a miss. Can't tell me it's a miss. Actually, that is a miss. That's a worry. Oh, okay.
Takes 28 points of damage.
I'm gonna save my movement action
All right,
and end my turn.
Arian.
Oh wait! Also, before that, make a fortitude save.
Oh yeah, he does have to do that.
Oh
He
yeah, you're
fails.
stunned.
He is stunned hard. All right. Arian is up. He is going to follow a similar strategy to what you're doing. Actually, he's just going to go up here using the table for what little cover he can, and he's going to shoot that same one.
Rolls a 1, hits Ginger.
That would be most unfortunate. That is a hit. Then 33 points of damage, and that, you see, breaks their aura. Now it's Heimdall's turn.
Hey, can I say something?
Yeah.
It might be a good time to unleash the beast over there.
you did not just fucking say that.
What?
He doesn't stop. He'll start with Fluff and then take out the rest of the goddamn village.
Yeah, I got the appropriate reaction for you.
God damn it. This is your Greg moment.
It is not my Greg
Slide these
moment.
on you real quick.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to roll initiative for one person.
Hey, before you put them on, can you say, looks like this dog's had his day?
No, I'm not doing any puns. I'm sorry. I'm not
Why?
gonna do that.
That's not a pun. It's just being Horatio off of. It's okay.
That's just a saying. That's not a pun.
It's like this
Last
groundhog's
time I
had
did
his day.
Well, that's because you made a pun while you also made your saying. If Fay Paul was a dog faunus, then yeah.
What kind of faunus is he?
Roll perception check.
He
Oh,
is a
not
bull
doing it.
faunus.
He's a bull.
All right, I'll be honest. I forgot, so I said roll a perception check while I looked it up. Spirit died. You too.
I will take it because I will need it during this fight. Okay. Okay.
All right, Heimdall is going to move up here and store an attack action. Ginger.
When Ginger snaps.
Ginger's going to run up here. She's going to aim at that one that's had his aura broken. Using her assault rifle. Ooh. Bright side, there's no one else for her to hit. However, she just shoots. It breaks through the glass, and the glass just shoots it off in a completely different direction.
Ginger, you all right?
It's just breaking the glass.
It's quite the accent.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. I haven't done much talking with her, so I'm a little off of it.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Just breaking the glass there, my love.
It's not quite like that. It's not something that's a little bit more British like that. No, it's more like Boston style. Ginger.
Boston.
Boston. So you're looking for a little bit of love there, mate? That's still kind
now
of
you're
British.
Australian.
Yeah.
You get a little Australian there.
I mean, that's a tomato. Sage is now going to run up to this window, and now he is going to try and finish that person off. All right, and he'll succeed. I'm not even going to roll for that damage. That person's dead. Now Norton is up. Norton is going to continue being seated. Thought about if he was going to be cheeky or not.
Okay, 1 down, 23 to go.
Verity, you're up.
So, from this angle, would you say I'm okay to hit this guy? Like the window, would it be enough?
No, you'd have to move.
So, like if I moved like right here, good with that angle?
Yeah, that one would. Pretty much,
Okay.
if you draw a line between you and them, and it's hitting the brown, like it's going through the brown, then that's not okay. But like that right there, it's just going through the blue, you're good.
Ooh.
Those are 2 misses.
I was just blowing out the windows.
First one goes, breaks the window. Second one goes, just shoots past the guy.
Put in the bum rush, Chatting Cove.
Crimson starts walking outside the front door, and then she looks at this man right here. You see she glows a little bit. Hers wouldn't make her glow. Dune, you would see this because she's looking in your direction. You see her eyes specifically glow, and they kind of fade away for a moment. And then you see the eyes behind that person's faunus mask also fade for a moment.
And now that faunus is on our team. Nope.
And you see he suddenly drops dead.
Nice.
Fuck.
I'm not a faunus. I'm not a faunus.
How's that for a terrifying semblance?
Brings it to the spirit realm. It's like a mental battle.
This one is in the book. This is, you essentially have a metaphysical battle. It's essentially a metaphysical battleground. Except you don't deal damage when you lose. You die when you lose.
So does she die when she loses?
Yes.
Alright.
So it is a risky strategy, but she has a high will save. She has been specced around that semblance.
I'm just waiting for one of these NPCs, like a random NPC to roll like a perfect 20.
That's the thing that'll fuck it. That random odd chance.
Or she rolls a 1.
Or she rolls a 1. That's Fei Pa, and he has not been given orders to do anything, so he's just sitting there quietly. Actually, yeah, he's just sitting there quietly. Haku!
Alright. I don't see freaking making any sudden, so I'm
What?
just gonna store both actions. I'm just gonna store both actions.
Aye, aye. Cherenkov. Cherenkov is going to walk out to this man, where then he is going to take both of his fists and to beat into the man, and then use a stored attack action to beat into him again.
Breaking his aura.
Probably don't need to roll all those. That breaks his aura.
That kills him.
And then with that third punch, he just gives him an uppercut and just breaks the man's neck, falling backwards.
This feels like a better... Why do they feel stronger than our teachers?
Because your teachers, unfortunately, had the crippling effect of having to take the professor class, making them not perfectly combat-oriented. Making them more well-rounded characters, where these ones, a few of them, not all of them, are specifically combat-related. You might not want to fuck with Cherenkov.
Let's dance, Sharon Cole.
Dude, you're up. Oh, wait, sorry. You're not up. Now it's the NPCs.
I already tried to dance with him.
Let me add them so I don't forget that next time.
I wish Fate Paul was in this fight. Oh wait, he doesn't discriminate. He can kill us too.
That's the reason why Verity was saying that. Like, why would you do that? Why would you tell him to come into the fight? Alright, so the guy who is right next to Crimson, and next to you, Dune, he's going to shoot at Crimson. No, don't want to roll. This is Chrysos. That is a miss. This one right here, the one that's next to him, will also go. That is a hardcore miss. Let's roll that 1d20. Ooh! And he's just got a basic weapon, too. He goes to shoot his... so these ones have a rifle and a dagger. I should have specified that. Sorry about that. He goes to shoot a rifle at Crimson, and it just breaks apart in his hands.
We've been waiting for this moment. It's beautiful.
Let me add something to him. Yeah, we'll do a grenade to show that he's got a broken weapon. This guy's going to run up to the window here, and now he's going to aim at you, Dune.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. This person's going to run up here, aim at Jinja. That's a miss. Yep, that's a miss. This person's going to go right here and aim at Chrysos. Oh, I didn't have Chrysos to the turn order. Rookie. I'm sorry, Chrysos. I'm not showing you any love. You'll go at the end after them.
If he makes it.
If he makes it. That's a hit on Chrysos. Oh, but here's the bright side. I actually finally updated his character sheet. I've got a terrible habit of doing that. Dealing 6 points of damage.
I like our odds a little bit more now.
This one's going to go up. He's going to shoot at you, Haku.
Bring it.
That hit?
That is a hit.
Take 8 points of damage. That one's going up, and he's going to shoot at... Yeah, Chrysos is really the only one who he can shoot at. I guess you could shoot a Haku because I've got him just using cover, and that's why. Whoops.
Whatever.
That is a hit against Chrysos. We're just gonna go with that last roll damage. What was it?
Oh, he's not targeting me. Never mind.
No, he's targeting Chrysos. This is gonna go here. Aim at Jinja. That's a miss. This guy's. Yeah, sorry, it's gonna take me a minute. Downside of these big people battles, but I won. Find a lot of funness. These people are gonna try and get around to get better angles. Actually, this guy's gonna break through the window, and then he's going to aim at Arian. That's a miss. Some slow movement right here. That guy's going there to shoot Cherenkov. This guy's going here to shoot Cherenkov, and that guy's standing there to shoot Cherenkov. So 3 shots at Cherenkov. I think that's 1 hit. I don't remember his defense. That is 1 hit. Cherenkov takes 10 points of damage.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Dune, you're up.
I'm going to use heroic storage on my attack action, and then I'm going to store my movement action. Next.
Next.
All right. Arian is going to change to his great sword and go get in position. Oops. Should be right there. Heimdall is using an old character sheet. He's got that and that. He's going to store his actions one more time. Jinja, going to aim at this one right there. That's a hit. So that should be too high. So that's 30 damage. Sage. Shooting at the guy that's right there. That is also a hit. Dealing 30 damage. Now it's Norton's turn, and this time you see Norton, anyone who would be possibly paying attention, grabs his weapon that he had next to him, which changes to a rifle. He's going to shoot Feypa.
Oh, no.
I'm the one right in his fucking way.
Hey, what about that other person that's right next to him?
Well, yeah, that too. But that's going to cause a whole new issue.
Well, you better do something.
Yeah, would you let me dodge in the way of it?
Roll a reflex save.
Reflex trying to dodge or just a standard reflex?
Just a standard reflex.
He got it.
You succeed.
So I'll
You jump in the way and you take damage. Taking 14 points of damage. At which point, seeing that, he is now going to use his stored action and his current move action to move forward, and then use his stored attack action, changing his weapon to a pike to attack Feypa. That way, Verity, you get an attack of opportunity.
I was gonna say, do I get an attack of opportunity?
You're lucky we got to take you alive.
God damn it, those are bad. I'm gonna use a spirit die, unless that's a hit.
You gonna use a spirit die? Yes or no?
Well, is it a hit?
I don't know. Is it?
He can't tell you. That's not how
Spirit
spirit
die.
die work.
All right, that's 2 hits.
God damn it.
Yeah, you
Were they
would've hit
both
it.
hits?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I used one. I got a free one this time. So.
Just so you know that when you use the spirit die on an attack, you only reroll one of the two, not both.
Oh, okay.
Both are hits anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter in this scenario, but yeah.
Good to know. I didn't know.
All right, so he takes 37 points of damage. It's actually a good chunk against him. And then he makes his attack at Feypaw again, and this time, with nothing to get in the way, he succeeds.
I couldn't have tried to trip him. No.
Unfortunately, not. He deals 14 damage to Feypaw, and you see that suddenly brings Feypaw into back to the world. He starts to snarl.
I'm gonna yell at Sage. Sage!
He looks and goes, "Oh, fuck. Get away from him!"
I mean, it's not my turn, so I can't.
Beardy, it's your turn.
Okay. I willing to accept whatever attack of opportunities I have to do, but I want to run in, grab her, and run as far as I can.
You will take an attack of opportunity from both Norton and Feypaw.
It's what I would do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run up to her and grab her.
All right. Here's the one from Norton.
That's
a good hit on him.
Mm-hmm.
That was the 3d8 plus 2. Not too much damage.
Wait, why did he hit a +9?
What do you mean?
Oh, he changed his pike. I forgot about that part. Sorry.
I ain't bullshitting you. This isn't Naruto. I actually full on made these character sheets. I didn't just go from, quick numbers I put in because I got lazy. Executioners.
Or am I?
That's what the executioners were.
So Feypaw.
Feypaw is now going to make his attacks at you. He's also unarmed, which means he gets 2 hits at you.
Alright, if Beardy dies here, can you chop off his head?
That's a miss!
No. Can you chop off his arm if he dies?
Can I use a
That
spirit
breaks
die to
your
make
aura.
you re-roll?
Please. That's your aura.
Okay,
I'll only allow it on the second roll, though.
You won't let me do it on the nat 20?
No.
It's not worth it. His plus 23 is a hit, so
Oh, your
he'd have
defense
to
is
roll a
24.
no, my defense is 23.
Oh, GG.
So the only way he'd miss is if he rolled a 1. It's alright, just roll the fucking hit.
Hey, can you do one of those things again where it's like Birdie dies?
Went into this accepting this. I didn't expect the fucking nat 20. But I knew I'd get attacked.
Why don't you try dodging? Didn't you have some stored movements?
I did from the previous session, but when we went out of combat.
You had some
Do you have any
stored
from your
movements,
level? Like from having a quicken movement action?
No. Because I went 1 into my other. I didn't hit level 3 on Assassin.
You haven't been storing movement actions this whole time?
I had to move to get in range for my first attack. This is my second turn. What do you want from me?
I have 2 movement actions saved.
I don't know how you would have.
You've done 2 turns.
Well, yeah,
this is his second turn, first off, and he moved this first turn.
I had to shoot.
So the reason why I'm thinking about this so hard is mostly because I haven't thought about double attacks and aura breaking, because aura breaking is supposed to give you another shot to survive.
Yeah, but it didn't with fucking Cherenkov's. Yeah.
That was an entirely separate attack action.
Oh, okay.
Let's just see what the damage is of this first one here.
100.
Take 58 points of damage.
Well, that broke it.
That breaks your aura.
And then Barry dies.
I'm dead.
Like,
That
no
nat-
reason to survive
That
it.
nat 20 fucked me, is what it did. That nat 20 fucked everything.
Even base damage is going to kill him. The 6 points plus 7 is 14. Be an insta kill.
I would
Regardless
knock
of
him
the
unconscious if he got a super shit roll.
Even if he gets all ones, it's 14 damage.
Mhm.
That would kill him instantly.
You have You
I'm gonna
have to
give
do
you.
what you have to do.
Well, this. I'm thinking about what I should do for the aura break for that because that's kind of OP because that essentially does what piercing damage is supposed to be, but not be piercing damage, and I don't like that.
Well, with Verity's, it never did that with his double shot. It never counted as that.
When did he kill
That's
anybody?
So
Or knock
no,
their
that's
aura out?
actually true. I have broken aura, and then my because what it is my first shot was just enough. My second shot is the one that broke it, and because that would have been my second shot that broke it.
Exactly. And
But-
who have you killed?
I mean, I can't name name. I don't know if I've killed people.
Exactly. Grim,
Well,
this doesn't
Belgian.
apply to. Well, but his
This
aura
is-
was broken.
It was broken because Hal was a Hulk.
I am going to make a note about this and say that both of those hits together are what break your aura.
Ugh.
But we could do something like lessen the damage. For
I'm
two
gonna need to add a
attacks.
rule for that because that's the whole point of piercing damage as what's supposed to be a special, very rare semblance benefit, and I don't like that happening on dual weapons.
You could like lessen the damage in a way it's like accumulative. It would be higher if you are able to land the hits.
Yeah, and then I can see if it was a stored action like what Cherenkov had,
Exactly.
but like when it's just you're hitting with two hands, it's not really fair because it's like it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna change that. Verity, you are alive. Your aura has been broken.
And so can I grab her and run as far as I can?
Your aura's broken, you can't move, can you?
He can still move.
Oh, I thought that was
How far? Because I know with aura broken, I'm exhausted.
You can still move. You can move up to 30 right now.
So I'm gonna
Still
run
the
to.
closest one to him.
That's fine. So I'm moving her to here, like essentially right here.
Good news is he's probably going to kill Norton.
I mean, maybe.
You think my ass is gonna be able to? Shut the fuck up! I can't even use my damn semblance. Oh, you're talking about Faye Pa's
Nice
gonna kill
that-
Norton.
Yeah,
Probably.
We don't know what he has up his sleeve. Mueller's gonna come in here. I've been waiting for you, Verity. And it looks like your aura's down.
But he's not supposed to kill
Oh
her.
God, Bueller might be here.
The hunt begins.
It's only the day you're waiting for. Can I, out of sadness, make my bird appear just to protect my mom forever?
You've already been given something, bro.
Well, yeah, but I didn't mean to break the fucking logic of RWBY rules.
Well, I'm happy you did because that's something that I should be taking into account. I enjoy these moments. As frustrating as they are for me running it, they're good for me in terms of updating the book.
And good instructionals.
Okay, so that was your turn. Your aura has been broken. You are now on top of the table with every window looking in on you.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Wait, but is this a wall right here? Oh, sorry. Is this a wall right here? Damn it.
On the right-hand side, yeah.
Okay, so these guys sitting over here can't shoot through that wall, right?
Right, but everyone's on the left and on the top can. And the
Yeah.
bottom.
I was
So,
just thinking about that.
Crimson's turn. What the fuck is Crimson gonna do knowing that he's up? There's not much that she does to restrain. She's going to move up here, use her whip to attack that Faunus member, or Fluff.
This is going to drop my frame rate.
What?
I have to open up the book.
Okay, so now it's Faye Paw's turn. And now that it's his turn, he's also going to use power attack. As he's going to now attack, run up to Verity and attack it. No, he's going to attack Norton.
Like you just killed me in the corner.
What are you, crazy? I just let you go.
Norton Zora actually survives that hit, and that one breaks it.
So he's got to live, right?
Haku, you're up.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I was curious if anyone was gonna react after I said that Norton had his weapon that he pulled out. I was like, and no one will do anything. Splendid.
Please. I saw it, and that's why I
Splendid.
stayed right here. That's why I didn't actually move, because I was like, is he actually gonna do anything? I was like, right now, he doesn't look like he's doing
Hey, like they said, people fight, and they fight if they fight against us, they're gonna die. And he's gonna die.
But he has to live, though.
He doesn't have to live. It would be nice for him to live. Wait, that's not something that has to happen.
If he doesn't, then I guess how are we gonna have proof that we only killed the Faunus? Or not the Faunus, but the Fluff members.
We'll take his head.
I mean, I guess we could do that.
Or take his body back. We don't have to be that gruesome unless he Vapor rips his head off in a second, which would be totally cool.
I'm gonna work under the assumption that we need him alive. As a matter of fact, screw the metagame. We need him alive, right?
Sage says technically we don't need him, but we'd certainly prefer to have him. If you're looking to save this village, that's your best odds of doing it.
All right. So how do I get him? Referring to Feypa.
Sorry, I'm responding to a whisper.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to kill Feypa here? Is that even possible?
Oh, I'm asking to stop, not kill.
Sage says just get Norton away from him. Let me and Ginger take care of it. Cherenkov, we need you too.
All right, here goes nothing. All right, so
Here comes the great grapple.
I'm gonna use my stored move action.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna activate my semblance.
What are you doing? He said get him away from him. Why are you running up to him?
Yes. And I'm gonna grapple Feypa.
Okay.
You're not Hal anymore.
This isn't gonna work.
The spirit of Howl
Hey,
lives
you know what?
with me.
Can I
Roll the
throw like
20.
Hal's sister's necklace to him? Take on the spirit of Hal.
It's just a strength. It's a hit check, right? Not a strength check.
Well, for a grapple check, the first thing you do is the hit check, yes.
The hit first.
That's damage.
Yes.
Good job, Connor. You know your stuff.
That is a hit. So now you'll roll the grapple check, which is very similar to your hit check, but might have differences based on other bonuses you have.
So it'd be the same then?
Unless you have the feet.
Unless you have the feat or a semblance that says otherwise. Yes. So that's 24 versus where he will roll a... I don't remember. Let me go down to chapter 1 real quick. I don't remember if it's a reflex or a strength or if it's either.
I think it's either.
I'm gonna go ahead and with the spirit die highest rolls, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes.
Spirit die in it. Alright.
And that's when Connor rolls the 20.
That's what I was trying for.
There it is, target. Against his reflex save. Once he's grappled, then he has the chance for a strength to break free. Bright side, Feypa, not a great reflex guy. You made the right move. Using that spirit die was the right move.
Good job, buddy.
So as you see, he's pretty much like winding his body up to be ready to like slam Norton into the ground and just crush him into mulch. And you've just essentially grabbed onto him, like just holding his arms, trying to pull him back with all of your might. You just.
And I'm just gonna say, run.
Cherenkov is now going to run up. He's going to go up here. He's seeing what you're doing and how you're now on Fapaw's back with that, Cherenkov is now going to try and grab him by the front to hold him in place as well.
Okay.
That is a successful hit. Ooh, meant to do that for the grapple. Unfortunately, Fapal just pretty much like slams his chest into Cherenkov as he goes to do that, and Cherenkov is just knocked out, or not knocked out. He is knocked back.
I was like, oh, well, this is get pretty.
And so now it is the mass's turn. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 6 attacks are going to Arian right here.
Just dodging like a boss, except for that thing one.
That is 1 hit against him. Does max damage, though. Unfortunate. 10 more hits like that, and he might be in trouble. As you can tell, the Fluff members weren't exactly the biggest obstacle that was set to be in this fight. Now 3 attacks going at Crimson. Ooh. That guy right here is going to take damage from his ally's shot. And Crimson took no hits from that. The 2 on the other side are also aiming at Crimson. Those are also misses. That one's going to aim at Sage. That one's going to aim at Jinja. Both of those are misses. Oh, I forgot to do Crisis' turn. Crisis on his turn is going to... I'm just going to do that right now. He goes down there and takes cover. These people are actually also going to have to reposition because they don't want to go through the front door. And now it's Crisis' next turn, where he is going to run up to this guy and make an attack. Gotcha, Haku. Sorry about this. It's gone a little bit longer than I intended.
It's all good.
He hits him for 47 points of damage. I actually should have went slightly lower. There we go. And Dune, you are up.
Mapping out this exit real quick.
No, it's something else. Trying to remember. I have 2 saved movements, and then that would hit my 1 from this turn. So that would be 4, 8, 120 feet. Yep. I'm gonna run out there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a dust arc attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to use electrical dust.
All right. 45-degree cone, so that way to that way. Essentially hitting everyone there who isn't behind someone, however, could still hit them following cover bonuses. This is something that is a Dust Arc attack, which I have brought up once, I think, so far, and never actually used on any character.
Oh, here we are. For a dry run here.
So you'll roll the damage of said dust.
Okay, so I don't roll an attack check, I just roll the
Sorry,
dust damage?
you roll the hit check for the dust and then the damage for the dust.
So am I rolling a regular hit check, or am I rolling a dust hit check since it's out of my gun? I'm confused.
Since this is through your weapon, it is through your weapons check. Your ranged hit check. That's a little worth clarifying. All right. That is a
Well,
guaranteed
the
hit on
20.
everybody. Not even going to worry about cover bonuses. Rolled for damage.
So what's the damage? Is it just the dust damage?
Yeah, just the dust damage.
It'll be doubled though.
All right, so that's 26 damage to every single one of them there. This guy has his aura broken. I'll specify him. Yes, now roll a 1d4.
Boom.
All right. Only one of them I am going to allow to have a fortitude save, which I have already rolled, and a GM roll. You can proof check me on this when the episode comes out if you have any doubts. He passed.
Even with the 20?
Even with the 20. Well, actually, do I have it specified as a rule? No, I do have it specified as a rule that will, yes. Every single one of them is stunned for 4 turns. I'm just going to specify it on this guy.
So the red one down here has been his aura
His
broke?
aura has broken.
And everybody else is stunned.
Yep.
Cool. Now can I use my 2 saved actions to shoot at people?
Sure.
Ricochet.
Alright. I'm going to kill this one.
He is behind someone, so he will get cover bonus.
So if it doesn't hit him, it's gonna hit him then.
Yes.
Okay. I'm willing to
Roll for damage.
go with this.
All right, it will hit him. Since it's only partial cover, not full cover.
So he's dead, right?
He is dead.
Alright. And then
Although that's not damage. You just rolled a hit check, didn't you?
Yeah, but he doesn't have more than 10 health, does he?
I don't know, does he? Roll for damage.
Okay.
Okay, it's dead.
Alright, and then I'll shoot this one.
When did you send that message to me, Mike?
About 5 minutes ago.
Okay, cool.
And
You don't have
since
to roll
it's
hit checks,
done-
roll damage.
Oh, I just want to make sure unless it critted or I allowed a 1.
All right, okay, that's fair.
Sweet. Those are high rolls.
Oops. That breaks his aura.
Man, I'm out here doing work.
For real.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Arnon
let's
is
see.
going to use his movement and a stored movement to run through here, taking an attack of opportunity. That's actually a hit. Getting 9 points of damage on him. Where he's then going to use his great sword to attack this guy right here 3 times. And the
Dead.
third hit kills him. After the second one broke his aura, and since it was stored attack, free other attack. And that is now that. Ginger is now going to use her semblance. You see, she pretty much holds out a hand forward towards Feypaw, and you see that essentially 2 reddish lines, or more orangish, just shoot out, and one hits Feypaw and one hits Norton. And you see, as it connects with them, they establish into essentially an aura-looking chain, and she just hangs on to it.
I don't know what this is.
And then Cherenkov grabs onto it.
And Sage is now going to use his semblance. So, Haku, you're gonna feel this one too. Oops, I just clicked something I shouldn't have. Sorry, 1 second. Let me close out of this. So you feel an immense feeling of gravity upon you. That is
That's why it's weighing me down.
that is weighing you down to the point that you are now immobilized. While still being on Feypaw.
Okay. I'm assuming Feypaw is feeling the same thing.
And you see Sage is just kind of holding his hands out in your direction and putting a lot of concentration into it. Now it's Norton's turn. Norton currently is going to try and run away, but as you see, he hits. Essentially, as you see, he hits the doorway. He just kind of like runs into and just slams his head into an invisible force.
Dealing 1d4 damage.
Damage. Veerdy, you are up.
Stim pack.
I'm gonna store my actions.
You are going to store your actions. Okay. Not gonna
Flip that table or anything like that.
get off the table or anything like that.
Not gonna take
That's smart.
advantage
I'm gonna
of
put
the-
both of us under the table.
Okay.
So I'll store
Hey.
just my attack actions since I assume
Okay.
those.
Now it is Crimson's turn. She's going to step right over here, make an attack. And 28 points of damage, and that guy's aura is still up. Fei Pa is currently immobilized. There's nothing he can do to break free of this. Haku, you're immobilized. There's nothing you can do to break free of this. Cherenkov, seeing that Sage and Ginger have a handle on things, he is now going to run outside, use a stored movement action. Actually, no, he's just going to fucking break out of the glass and just start beating the heck out of this guy. Let's not even worry about damage. Or about hit checks. Actually, he could hit Arian. Yeah, let's worry about hit checks. Now it's their turn. 4 of which are going to be aiming at Cherenkov. 4 of which will be aiming at Arian. That's Cherenkov. It's 2 against Arian, 2 against Cherenkov. Or is it 1? 1 against Cherenkov. That one is going to try and punch Crimson.
It's stunned, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Thank you. All of them are stunned. This one that's next to Chrysos will fight.
Does Chrysos got the hit yet?
Yeah, he hit him.
Cool.
Where he will make an attack check with his dagger, and Chrysos evades the attack.
Finally. Chrysos has been a magnet for hits.
Chrysos will now make his attack. And he breaks his aura. You know what? He actually has a stored attack action. I meant to do the hit check. That's a miss. Actually, no, he's exhausted. His aura's broken. That does kill him. Don't know why I X'd him out early. Dune, you are up. That's a miss. No, sorry, stun. That's it.
Huh.
That's a kill.
And then I will save my movement action.
All right. Arn's going to make a couple attacks at this guy right over here. I know I did too. It's on the first one. I'm getting ahead of myself here, trying to rush it. Open up. Dealing 43 points of damage. Ginger's preoccupied. Sage is preoccupied. Norton is seeing that he's not going to be able to escape. He's going to go and he's going to sit down.
Veerdy,
You are up.
He's like, all right.
Um. I don't think I can hit anybody.
Not with that current angle, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'm gonna move right here. And I'll take a 1 penalty.
Just roll on d20. Boom.
Nice.
You are also without
Snap.
your aura, so that's actually 5 lower than each. Both are still hits, though.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
You're gonna hit this guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brady's still coming through for the squad.
You break his.
And-
Sorry, I keep Xing him out. You break his aura.
Even with the nat 20, it's not gonna do something.
No,
I
that's 2
understand
attacks
it.
at once.
I know.
This man just
I
got
wanted to
speared.
be useful.
You were useful. I broke his aura.
Crimson's going to make her attack.
You can mark that his aura is broken, though.
That guy's aura's broken. Fey Paw is up. Fey Paw is still unable to do anything. Oh, I forgot to subtract from his aura. That is minus 16 for 2 rounds. For hers, that is minus 14. Haku, you were having a fun session. Cherenkov's up. He's going to do 2 attacks against his guy.
So there's nothing that Haku can do to try to break free of that?
No.
Oh.
It is a straight up immobilization. Now, Sage can't do anything else while it's happening, so the bright side is, teammates can go against him. But if Haku's alone against that, you're just shit out of luck.
Good thing
We're
we
just
got
be
this
standing here
side
forever
character
until his
moment.
aura runs out. I'm guessing.
It's a good thing that he's your ally, right? Kills that
There's
guy.
I'm guessing there's an aura drain, so I guess eventually it'll run
Yes, yeah, it will eventually run out that way.
out.
4 attacks at
Sweet.
Cherenkov, 3 at Aryan. There's 1 on Cherenkov. Ooh, that's one on Aryan. Chrysos is going to store actions doing Europe.
There's one more turn before they come back to be able to shoot us, right?
Technically 2 more turns, but it'll be on their. Yeah, you still got 2 more rounds.
I'm gonna shoot this one.
Cool.
Ah, damn it.
And you kill him.
And store a movement action.
All right, Aryan's turn. He's gonna make an attack against this guy. Oh, that was the wrong fucking. There we go. Breaks his aura. The only person who I actually had health appropriately set. God damn it, I can't fucking click anything. What an idiot. Alright, now it's Ginger's turn. Ginger's focus, Sage's focus. Norton's just sitting down. Veer to Europe.
I'm gonna shoot at the same guy.
Alright.
So, -1, -5, so -6 total.
Yes. Oh, I guess he's actually stunned, so it's only that 20s that really matter in this scenario. Both are hits. That kills him.
Attaboy.
Stored my
Crimson's
movement.
up. Crimson's stepping forward, using her whip, attacking that guy that's right there. I don't know why I rolled twice. That first hit breaks his aura. I'm so in the habit of rolling twice right now with Cherenkov. Feypaw's up. He still can't do anything. Haku, you still can't do anything. Cherenkov's going to attack twice. Hope you're having fun, Haku.
I made my
Oh,
choice.
sorry. Going to move forward, do that. Breaks that guy's aura. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I remember now. Chrysos is going to run up here, make an attack. That guy. I'm going to just roll 1d20. Alright, not in that one. Hits him for 39, breaks his aura. Dune, you're up.
All right, I want to shape this where it hits these guys and then goes this way with an arc attack.
So you're just doing an arc attack that will hit
Won't hit-
Chrysos.
That won't hit Crimson.
Okay. Roll that dust hit check. Still lightning?
Do I need to hit it? Do a hit check again since they're all stunned still?
Yes, if you get a nat one.
Metagame. If I get in that one, I'm using my spirit.
Like it too.
Oh my god! What is
Metagames.
This
It's
is a lot
not-
of fucking 20s.
By the way, it's not lightning. I'm using water.
Okay. Roll for that damage. Double it.
I should have went ahead with the lightning since it would do more damage, but it is what it is.
Kills one of those guys. Breaks that guy's aura. Kills the guy that Chrysos was next to. Also hits Chrysos, so he'll take 10 points. All right.
Chrysos, get out of there! I'm killing them next. I'm killing them with my next cartridge.
He goes, okay, boss. Ooh, that's a damn good hit. Unfortunately, that's wasted because that kills that guy. All right. Jinja, Sage, Virdi.
I am going to move right here and shoot at this guy.
All right, make 2 attacks.
And then
Alright.
I want...
That's actually against him. That is not an automatic hit. That's actually both misses. His stun is over.
Okay, well, I have a stored attack, and I was planning on doing that again.
Okay, just so you know, that one's Heimdall.
Oh, well, that sucks. Ooh.
Roll that 1d20.
Shoots Ginger, loses the grip.
All right, you just miss.
Did any of those hit? Did the 20 hit?
Yeah, those are all misses.
Oof.
Wow.
Crimson's up. She's going to attack that one that's right next to her. Almost breaking his aura. Vepa still immobilized. Haku still immobilized. Cherenkov killing the guy that's right next to him. Oops, that was a little higher than it should have been. Still kills him though.
Nice.
Those were against Cherenkov. That's the one against Orion. That's the 2 against Cherenkov. Ooh, that's actually a good hit against Cherenkov. Alright, Chrysos is up. He is going to jump back in the window. Take cover. Dune, you are up.
I hate doing this, but what about Hendel?
No, his turn. He got free of his stun on his turn. That's the reason why Virdi's attacks
Sweet.
missed.
Sweet. All right. Now I'm going to use another one, and I'm going to do lightning this time with them being wet. Is it going to
Okay.
be more?
Oh, no, is it?
Up the GM. Wow, my God, these high hits.
You're getting real good with those.
Those are really good.
Until we're, you can tell it's probably going to be like 5 minutes.
No, I want to hear it, dude. Don't you mute yourself. I want to hear the full conversation.
Actually, that will be. I'll
God.
double that damage even. That actually kills him. Those other 3 are up. He takes 20 points of damage, and they have to roll a fortitude save. That's for them as a group. Those 2 fail. That's for Heimdall. He passes. Alright, so those 2 are stunned for 1 more turn. Arian, hey, you know, we're just going to let those things keep their little battle going over there. Ginger and Sage, they're doing their thing. Virdi, you're up.
I'm shooting at Heimdall again. God.
Damn.
Those are
Oh,
both
Lord.
misses.
Oh wait, I forgot your Yeah.
Wait a second. Did I skip past Heimdall? I did. We're gonna do Heimdall's turn now. Heimdall is going to dash at you, and he is going to make 4 attacks at you using his 3 stored actions.
If any of them hit, I'm gonna use. I have 2 safe movement actions. I'm gonna use to try to dodge.
You have to declare the dodge right now.
That's not how it's been before.
Yeah, as I was say, we could always.
See the hit
You're right.
first, and then yeah.
You're right. I'm rusty. I'm sorry. It's been a while since we've done the session. That's my justification.
Okay.
Been excused. Proceed.
That's hit 1. That's hit 2. That's hit 3. That's hit 4.
All right. I will use it on the first and last.
All right. Roll them reflex saves. The DC that you are aiming for is 15 plus his level, which is level 14. So you're aiming for 29. That's a success. That is a fail.
Spirit die. Okay.
That is a fail.
I'll take 1 hit.
So that is 5d10 plus 3. You take 36 points of damage.
Ouch.
Now Crimson's going to go, and she's going to use her semblance on him.
Oh no.
Haku. That was the wrong thing. That was the wrong save.
All right, y'all. Fill me in on them sweet deeds later.
I will message you.
I'm just gonna say it now. My stance is we're not killing the village, and if we do, I'm gonna fight from the villagers. I'm just waiting for one of these NPCs, like a random NPC, to roll like a perfect 20.
That's the thing that'll fuck it. A random odd chance.
Or she rolls a 1.
Or she rolls a 1.
I have a feeling Bueller shows up, and that's where he's gonna end it.
Crimson's dead.
Wow.
Yes!
Yes!
Fuck you, Crimson. Can I watch her die, please?
See you, Mike.
No GM bullshit. She fucking dies.
That's how the semblance works. She
will.
dies. She used it to try and kill him, and she fucked up because of the nat 20. And you see with that, Crimson, her eyes dim and then reappear, and then she just drops dead as Heimdall reappears back in front of you with a renewed vigor for life.
This is what I've been waiting for, dude.
Yeah, we're just gonna fucking let that go. Chrysos, he's going, he's like, alright, there's that. Alright, now I'm gonna hop on out. I'm gonna attack that guy.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't want to help me?
That guy's in range of him. He breaks his aura. Dune, you are up.
Well, fucking dies. What's gonna happen?
Alright.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Alright, he's gonna use a reflex to dodge. Assuming you succeed on the hit. That is a hit. He is going to use a reflex to dodge. He succeeds. He still takes half damage, though. He does not have evasion, so roll for damage. Alright, that is 44 points of damage. He takes 22 points of damage. He is still up.
Save move in action.
Cuckoo. Alright, does his turn. Heimdall's doing his turn. He's making an attack against you. You fail. Taking 27 points of damage. Aura almost broken. See, this is what I wanted Heimdall to do. He's now killed Crimson, which is unfortunate because that's not where I intended her to die, but you know, it's okay. Ginger and Sage still doing their thing. Actually, at this point, Fey Paw, you see, is finally calming down, and they're going to let up on their semblances. As Haku can now take his action, but he can't. Veer, you're up.
I am gonna move right here and shoot at this guy.
All right.
Oh my god.
You break his aura with that second hit, I can almost guarantee you roll for damage. Alright, Crimson's dead. They're still doing their thing over there.
So I broke that one's aura.
Yep.
Isn't it stunned though?
Regard, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Chrysos actually missed on his attack check there. Dune, you're up.
This is it.
That's a miss.
Store my movement. I guess I'm about to lose here.
Shut the
Hey,
fuck up.
you still got aura.
Yeah.
All right, they're still
You
doing
mean
that
dead
stuff.
like
Heimdall's
Crimson?
going to attack you. Sorry, this is going a little bit longer than I thought with that fight.
You're
You
good
still
for
have
me.
enough to dodge.
Oof.
Is almost there.
I am donating my spirit die. I have one left.
You're really
Take
going
it.
against the odds on that one. Your aura is broken. Ginger shoots him in the back. And you see his aura is broken.
It's the final countdown.
Sorry, this is almost over. Sage shoots him now and kills him.
Heimdall? Oh, that's what I was doing next. I was gonna run out the window and
Verity, shoot 2 shots.
just the damage or 2 hits?
Just shoot 2 shots, 2 hits. Roll the damage on one. All right, and you two kill the two remaining fluff members that are there. And we will deal with the aftermath of everything that happens there next time. Sorry about the rushed ending. You know, I thought this fight would be a little bit quicker. That was my mistake. I should have added less enemies. But yeah, bright side, Crimson's dead. That was weird. Bright side, Crimson's dead. So, you know, you got that on your side. Or maybe it'll work against you. Who knows? Norton is alive. Feypaw didn't kill any of you. Verity, your mom is alive.
It's great.
Any final things you'd like to say now?
Good
I have a
session.
feeling-
I gotta go.
Aye, aye.
I have a feeling Bueller shows up and does some shit. Not gonna lie.
Maybe. Who knows?
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, it's kind of a lackluster ending since we had to rush on or end on such a rushed note.
I was really into this. We can just go ahead and finish me and you and just report back to them what happens.
Let's see. You know, we should end this on something of a grander note. Let's have everyone meet back up here.
I'm gonna be with my mom. Cool.
So there's Heimdall, his corpse on the table. Crimson will be right next to him. Norton being held by Cherenkov. Your mother runs up to you. She grabs you in her arms. This is my baby boy.
I'm glad you're safe.
She says, I'm so happy to see you again.
Can you see me?
Well, not literally, no.
Who did that to you?
My former owners.
What are their names?
That's a question. I didn't have it right now. Give me a second. I don't remember what that person's name was beforehand. So I'm trying to think of names and I'm realizing that they're all actually names that are taken by the characters. We will call them Blaz and Blue.
Thank you.
What are you going to do now? Are you going to stay here in Doro with us?
As much as I would love that, I don't think I'm allowed to.
Oh, I see.
But I will be back.
Okay. She gives you a kiss.
And as she's like leaning in, I'm gonna whisper something to her. I'm going to get you out of here.
She says, well, we're
All
not
of you.
exactly forced here. It's just...
I know. But essentially, like, off of, like, away from Mantle's control, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. We're going to say Norton's being held by Ginger and Sage. They're going, you should be proud of your henchman there, Norton. Heimdall actually managed to overpower Crimson's semblance. She was perhaps the most dangerous one of us because of that. I guess that's what happens when you use it too recklessly, though. Still, now that she's gone, that does also mean that we don't have to follow the rules quite so much.
What are you saying, Sage?
Well, I'm just saying we were always held down by her sense of law. Now that we've got a little bit more freedom, I'm just excited to think of the possibilities. I was going to say, so, that was a hell of a fight, everybody. Good job. I'm sorry that we've had to send so much bloodshed into your homes. I do feel genuinely bad for it, but we had to do it. We will do what we can to make this right, but right now, we are on a mission. And team, I think it's time that we discuss whether we head back to Mantle with the slavers here, or whether we try and make the direct path to the Reapers.
I'll speak for the team.
What do you say?
I say we go to the Reapers.
'Cause that's what I'm thinking too. But we should get words from everyone on that one.
Ooh.
And that's where we'll end it off. A little bit better of a note.
That's a little bit better.
I can't believe Crimson died there. I figured it was going to happen. I was like, what are the odds he gets a nat 20 or she gets a nat 1? High enough.
Yeah, that was interesting for sure. It's not what I was expecting out of that, but worked out.
Mm-hmm.
So
the session was never intended to be as hard as I was making it sound because you had the slavers with you.
But shit got real.
Depending on some things you could have done, it would have
Like
influenced
what?
things in different ways. Like, had you refused Chrysos' plan? Had you attacked Norton right out the gate? Had you not persuaded, or had you lied about being from Vacuo? Had you said you were from somewhere else, she would not have thought that you were her son. And so she would have, there would have actually been other forces that would have been here fighting against you.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So hey, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hopefully you enjoyed that. Be sure to let us know whether you did or didn't by using those like buttons, the comments, or subscribing. And make sure you also spread it around to all of your friends, too. I'd also like to thank our patrons. With support like yours, we're able to slowly improve on our content, so thank you so much for supporting us. If you're not already a patron and you'd like to support us directly, be sure to check out our Patreon in the description below. We have rewards like stickers, shirts, behind-the-scenes content, and even the ability to make a major character to join in one of our D&D campaigns. Well, once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.